Hello, I'm Mel Gibson from Porcupine Real Estate, and welcome to an episode of TLDR Mover Stories. Today I have Andrew Moore. Andrew, uh, tell me a little bit about yourself and where did you move to in New Hampshire?
Well, hi Mel. Thanks for bringing me here. Pretty young guy, 24. Recently graduated college about a year or two ago. I ended up moving to Tamworth, New Hampshire. Lived in Manchester for a little bit, but I realized, hey, I want to get up north. Get some quiet. Get a nice house. So that's where I ended up going. I love it. I love it.
Awesome, that's great to hear. When did you decide to move to New Hampshire, and how did you plan your move to get here?
Sure. So I planned my move to New Hampshire a little bit after, just right before I was graduating college. I went to school in Western Massachusetts. I'm coming, near graduation, it's job search and time. And, I was very, fortunate to, find an employer who wanted to bring me up to New Hampshire. And I'm like, oh, that's perfect. So basically what happened was right after my college graduation, I drove straight up, signed an apartment lease, didn't even get a chance to look at it. I just wanted to get in there. Just so excited to get out of Massachusetts and then signed it. And then next thing you know, I was in.
Wow, that's amazing. That's very lucky. Most of the time, it doesn't go that smoothly. That's wonderful for you. So, I guess now knowing that, like, what was your entire relocation process like? And how was your house hunt to get from Manchester to Tamworth?
Yeah. So that the getting into Manchester at first, was fairly easy. The move was pretty simple. Thank goodness I got to get a lot of good family and friends. All other fellow porcupines who are willing to help out. That's the best part. Kind of one big family unit. Getting to Manchester to Tamworth, that was a little bit harder. I will admit the house search, it was tough. It's a tough market. Took me a very long time to find a place, but um, Mark and Dominic over there at Porcupine Real Estate, very patient with me. I know it was a little stressful working with me, but they were very patient, able to find what I wanted. And hey, we eventually did.
That's fantastic. That's amazing. What is one piece of advice that you would give to somebody looking to move to New Hampshire that you've learned?
Sure. Um, you know, take your time and be smart about it. It's definitely want you here, but when you're here, we want to make sure that you're happy. You're successful. Plan everything out. Look for the places you want to go, and don't do it on your own. Talk to again, talk to fellow porcupines, talk to fellow libertarians, other free staters. Work with Porcupine Real Estate, of course, and really develop a plan to come up here. I wouldn't necessarily say a wing it because then you'll end up like me trying to find a house before my apartment lease ends.
Yeah, that would be a little stressful, but you're here now, and we're
I'm here
glad you're
now, and I love
here.
it.
Thank you so much for coming. This has been a great episode of TLDR Mover Stories, and I really appreciate you joining us, Andrew. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much. Happy to be here.
All right. Thank